Hello, viewers. My name is Diana Tovar. Today I'm interviewing my husband, Roger. The purpose of the interview today is to analyze the effects of gender roles and how they influence our perceptions. In this interview, we'll be discussing Roger's opinions on perceived differences in men and women regarding social identity, behaviors, and different characteristics.
My name's Roger Tovar, Diana's husband.
Okay, question number one. Do you feel it is easier to take directions from a male or from a female?
For me, it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. If they have a higher title than me, then I don't have any problems taking their directions.
Okay. And what if it's someone below you or at the same level?
If it's someone below me or at the same level, if they have any suggestions, I'll always listen to suggestions and then I'll weigh the pros and cons and see if it's a good idea. Why not try it? If it is a good idea, why not try it?
Is one gender more self conscious, maybe about the way they look, than another?
I think both men and women have their own self-conscious issues they have to deal with. Um, Generally, I do think women are more self-conscious about um, maybe their physical appearance.
Maybe there's more pressure from the social media or
Yeah, yeah.
magazines.
hmm
Do you think that there are any jobs which only men or only women can do or should do?
I think um, anyone should be able to get their own job, the job that they want, as long as they can do the tests on that job. If a job's physically demanding, I think there should be some type of PT test, some, some type of PT test, and the standard should be across the board the same. If they can't pass the PT test, then they shouldn't be able to get that physical demanding job.
Do you think that there's certain aspects that it's easier to be a man or a woman? As in maybe different roles? Like, do you think it's easier for women to be mothers or parents or
Um, I think women have a much natural nurturing uh, emotion with them. So maybe the guys are good too to be for being parents as well.
do you think men or women can compete in the same sport as equals?
I think maybe some sports they can compete as equals, but in general, probably not. Um, for MMA or boxing or sports like that, I don't think it'd be a fair matchup.
Boys and girls frequently play with different toys. Girls often have dolls and boys often have guns. Is that because they prefer different toys or because we give them different ones?
I think it's because we give them uh, the toys we give them. I think because when I was a child, I gravitated towards little toy guns, and girls usually gravitated towards dolls and pink stuff. So I think it's what we give them.
Boys and girls sorry, I already said that one. Do you think what the toys they play with makes a difference on their gender identity?
Possibly. I think if you give your kids certain toys and you push that line of toys on them, it could uh, possibly affect their gender identity.
Do you think there's a difference between the way men and women drive?
Yeah, I think men are better drivers
Why do you think that?
because women I catch them putting makeup on at the light, or more likely when I see someone on their phone, it's a woman checking a text message or their phone.
Which gender do you think gossips the most?
I think that's equal. Um, I know guys like to gossip, even though they try to say they don't, but I think that's pretty equal.
Is one gender more committed to work than the other?
I think that just comes down to the individual. If you're brought up a certain way and you you were raised with people that had strong work ethics, you're more than likely to have a strong work ethic. If you didn't really grow up seeing that and no one was really pushing you, then you may have a weak work ethic.
Do you think men and women have different priorities?
Mm, maybe in like the 1950s, but not anymore. Maybe in 1950s it seemed like the woman was more of the household, the housewife, stay at home, take care of the kids. But now it seems like um, women want to be able to take care of themselves, take care of their families without really needing a male figure in their life if they didn't want it.
Okay, well, thank you for allowing me to interview you today.